up?
Microphones, how does it work?
Yo, not that one.
Shit.
Yo. Talk loudly. Yo. Yo.
Left one.
Just give it the finger. It's still not fucking working. Okay, let's see. Hello, hello.
Is it plugged in?
You know, oh shit. Okay. Yo, yo, yo. Yo. I like this one works. Wait a minute.
That's good.
This microphone looks familiar. Okay, so sorry about the crowd and everything. I'm glad you're all here. It's becoming like Comic-Con a little, I guess. So I think they're going to enlarge the, you know, they're going to get a bigger place next year. So this might be the last nerd Q&A in this room. So we're gonna miss this room. We're gonna miss this nice painting here on the wall. I like how the light accentuates the one part of the painting here. I'm actually not sure if it's like painted on it's the sunlight or it's the ambient light in the room. And then of course we got these lighted up dome-shaped nipples or whatever. Oh, one thing I'm supposed to tell you, we have a room capacity, so we're not supposed to let anybody else in the room. So the only door that might open is that one over there. So if they come in that room, we're supposed to shoo them out. So just give them a big Colossus scream or something and get them the fuck out of here. I'd like to get more people, but you know, so I'm sorry for a lot of people who didn't make it into the room. So I want to get as many in here as possible. But it'll be recorded. There'll be some clips online, I'm sure. You'll have it on your YouTube pages and everything. So everybody will, you know, see it somehow. So why don't I just take some questions? So shoot them over. What you got? Oh, right back here.
What else is bullshit?
What else is bullshit? Okay, well, I fucking hate elevators. Why? What a lazy invention. Actually, if you're in the Empire State Building or something, I think it could be handy then. Birds are bullshit. Why do we feed birds? Like, you know, you put your bird seed out and all you get is shit, literally. They just eat shit all over the place. Is a bird gonna fly and bring me a fucking sandwich or something? Squirrels. What do they want bird seed for?
They take it anyway.
I've seen it happen all the time, yeah. All right, what you got right there?
I have a question. What do you think of the hotel TVs here?
Oh, I haven't checked. They better have their damn RCA cables.
Wait, this is the whole thing I've been wondering. Would you mind telling us what exactly that stuff is in the videos that you shit out?
The shit. Yeah. You want a stool sample? The shit recipe is chunky peanut butter and chocolate syrup. A little bit of flour sometimes water, depending if you want it to be a liquidy shit or more solid. When I shat on the Jaguar CD, it was a little more solid. Actually, afterwards, you would never want Reese's Pieces again. Hey, what's up?
Funny shit.
Oh, rabbit shit. Ping pong balls with chocolate fudge icing on top. You actually see that on the new Nerd DVD, Volume 4. Actually, we're going to be selling them here right after the Q&A. So I was originally going to be doing my signing upstairs for like an hour, but I'm actually going to be doing it right here. So yeah, there's some good. There is some shit mixing, I believe, on the new DVD. So, well, there's the ping pong balls because that's what we use. It's a giant rabbit shitting on my face. So yeah. All right, we're back there.
I noticed that you had the game Bill and Ted's Excellent Video Game Adventure. I would love to see a review of this. Are you planning on doing one?
I consider it, definitely, yeah. It's another LJN game, Bill and Ted's Excellent. It is not excellent.
Not at all.
Hey, you right in the back there.
Oh, yeah, I got 3 questions, alright?
Okay.
One of them is, are you going to do any other independent films like The Dragon and Dreams and Cinema Massacre 200? The second one is, like in your latest video, you were more laid back, but more informative than your other ones. Like, this is a blizzard of balls! This is the worst thing I've ever seen! Like, are you really being like laid back, or are you just like kind of like being lazy, or?
Well, I got 2 questions so far. Do you have another one? Or? Okay.
Like in your videos, like your family, when you show your family, like family scenes, I got one question about that. Why is he always shirtless or pantless? He's always shirtless.
Huh. Okay, so am I going to do any more retrospectives like Cinemassacre 200 or The Dragon in My Dreams? Not for a while. There'll be another one eventually. There'll be another chapter of my life to talk about, but for now, it's at a pretty good spot. And then laziness, like depending on the game or whatever. Like sometimes it's like Blizzard of Balls, and then other times it's you're saying it's more informative, or? Okay, so there's a question if I'm going to do more like that, or?
There's like, I was like wondering if they were trying to be like going back to like your old days, like or more important than get screens and stuff, or like I said,
I don't know. I mean, depending on the game, it's always going to be a different video. Sometimes it's more of a history lesson. Other times it's more of a huge. It depends how bad the game is, for one thing. So, and then the other question was, why is who always shirtless and pantsless?
Yeah, your family scenes, like your Nintendo one, and then Dad comes. Why is he always shirtless or pantless in those scenes?
I don't know.
Gotta get this out of the way. I remember a little while back on your YouTube channel, a little video came out talking about a video game nerd. So, I was wondering if you have anything on that.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck that painting behind me. What you've been playing right there on the screen is the Angry Video Game Nerd movie. You should be seeing it right now. I wish you could. It's going to take a while to make it, but eventually it will be made, and you will see it. So I hope to like get into pre-production this year. So we'll see what happens. Okay, I need to take a question from Mr. Bucket. Stalks me everywhere.
Oh, for the love of Mike, no. We agreed whether or not the nerd is going to have a crossover soon. Whoa.
With Mr. Bucket?
That's a stupid question, not something that there's going to be any more crossover.
No. I've had enough of Mr. Bucket. Mr. Bucket.
Speaking of board games,
when he was sucking on your balls, did you like it just a little bit?
No, if Mike was here, both of us would argue which one of us liked Mr. Bucket sucking on our balls more. So. Let me take some from this side of the room. How about you straight down there? I can have a movie prop, like a piece of memorabilia from any movie ever made.
DeLorean.
DeLorean.
Gee. That's a really good question. I'm sure there's something.
Proton pack?
What?
Proton pack?
A proton pack, sure. Yeah, I mean that'd be awesome. You know.
Lightsaber?
That's the one, the giant claw. Yeah, there you go. I want the giant claw to just hang it in the middle of my living room. Yeah. So.
But it's the size of a battleship.
The size of that bird. Hey, what's up? Yeah.
Two quick questions. Number one, because I remember seeing it in the intro of one of your videos, you play a game called Mischief Makers.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, if you can voice any video game character, pre-existing or original one.
Okay. So it was if I had a choice to voice any video game character, who would it be? And then also Mischief Makers is what.
Have you played it?
I've never played it, but I used it in an intro shot one time, which was a huge mistake because everybody's just like, I get that question all the time, but it was just like I needed a random shot. It's like, oh, I'll take this game. But what I realized is I should kind of just lay low on Nintendo 64 because it's not my area of expertise. Because I spend most of my N64 years trying to beat Ocarina of Time, and like an hour a week maybe. You know, and it just took me my whole freshman year of college to beat that game. And then by then, like, GameCube was coming out, and, you know, video game character voice. If I could do any voice, I would,
Link.
that would be quite a responsibility.
Just do it.
I would try to do somebody, like, lesser known, and, like, I don't know, I do the noises of Donkey Kong, maybe.
Daydreaming Davy.
Oh, he needs no voice. Shut up. Hey, you go way back there. Yeah.
Me?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, first of all, I salute you, fellow Camden County native.
Okay.
And, are you ever planning on doing any independent films in Mother Jersey again?
Another film in Jersey?
Yes.
I hope so. I was going to do that whole series of Jersey Odysseys, actually. That was, I started off as this, it was going to be like this, like, anthology film, kind of like Creepshow or the Twilight Zone movie, but it's actually a little more low-key. It's more about like urban legends, all based on real urban legends in New Jersey, mostly like South Jersey and the Pine Barrens, you know.
Yes.
So I really want to do more of those. I did the first episode, and I kind of just left it at that, so I haven't had a chance to go back. The first one I did is called Legend of the Blue Hole.
Which is awesome.
Thank you.
Have you ever planned on making your own Nintendo game? Nintendo-esque game?
No, I don't think I'd be very good at it. I would like to make a horrible game just to take it out as revenge, maybe. Yeah.
Hi, I'm that comic book reviewer you punched 2 years ago. Don't you think the Megazord would totally beat Mechagodzilla? I noticed a couple of years, I don't even know when you did this, but you did the Ghostbusters location tour. Are you planning on doing that for any other movies?
Yeah, let's see. Well, yeah, I've done location tours sometimes with movies. I look for the filming locations where they were filmed. Usually movies that are kind of old but not too old, and just see how the locations have changed over the years. Usually like 30 years or something. I did Rocky. I did Ghostbusters recently with Brett Vanderbroek and PBC, and that was really cool. It's called Follow That Marshmallow. I just did one called Blob Town, which is about the blob. So yeah, that's on the site now. Probably hitting the YouTube channel in a week or something, but I don't know. There's another one I did.
Back to the Future?
Yeah, I did a few short spots on Night of the Dead and Dawn of the Dead. Yeah, so I don't have any other immediate ones coming up, but I don't know. There'll probably be. I'd like to do one called Horror Houses, and it would just be every like horror film house that was in a movie, so it'd just be all over the country. And you wouldn't believe some of the places, like the Michael Myers house is now a chiropractor's office. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre house from the original is now like family dining.
You've been doing your stuff for a while now. We're getting up to what, 97, 98 episodes?
Yeah.
And eventually, you're going to run out of shitty DS games to do.
There's thousands.
No, it'll never.
Are you gonna? I mean, you've had exceptions. Like you've done, Sega CD. You've done Pro Graphics, Jaguar. But are you gonna? I mean, you're gonna run out eventually. Are you planning to make some sort of leap to Super Nintendo or Genesis or Virtual Boy?
Not again.
Yeah, I did the whole Virtual Boy library. No, for some reason the Nintendo videos seem to make the best videos. I don't know why. They just sort of do.
Because there's thousands of them.
That. Yeah. So I don't see any time running out, but there's always Atari too, and maybe you could do a whole video on one Atari game maybe, but like a handful of them. So there's all that.
There's like a lot of games like throughout the years. How do you choose when you're going to do the next one for you, but like the worst shittiest game you could do for your next show each time? Because there's a lot of them. What is the golden criteria? What should you do?
I just throw a dart. No, I just play a bunch of games, see what comes up. Usually I kind of have to have an idea first. I've always had this long list, like from the beginning it was like, okay, I got this huge list, I'm going to do this, and that, and then the order changes around, or I find another game or something. It depends, like how much time I have really. Like I'll look at some game and be like, okay, well this one is going to take me like a month to do, and then this other one, okay, I could probably get that one done in like a week. So it really depends on what my schedule is at the time, how many things I got going on. Hey.
What is your favorite video game movie? And what is your favorite game that was based off a movie?
Ooh. I mean, the latest Ghostbusters was pretty cool. And, of course, we're talking about the game, and then there was the Back to the Future game I haven't played yet.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, it's really
cool.
really good.
Is it?
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm planning to play it soon, and so that might be the next one. Just to look into the future, what the answer might be. As far as my favorite video game movie.
Street Fighter the game, the movie.
Well,
Mortal Kombat.
You know what? Like, when Mortal Kombat came out, I liked it because it was like the first video game movie that actually reminded me of the game. When Super Mario Brothers, that movie had nothing to do with the game.
It was awesome.
So yeah, Mortal Kombat was just like fighting the whole time, finish him, and that was cool seeing that in the theater when that came out. I never saw the second one, but everybody warns me not to. So
That'd be a good video. Watch it.
Yeah.
I'll check it out someday. Okay, let me see. You.
Do you have any plans for your 100th episode that's coming up?
Yeah. It's going to be hard to make it my best episode, but it'll be a pretty good one, I can tell you that.
Easy.
I know occasionally you do some reviews on good video games or video game series such as Castlevania. I was
Maybe, but I don't think there's much to say really about it. It's just, you know, it's good. I mean, when I one time tried recording myself, I played Super C and try to do a commentary. I was at least just gonna see what happened. I just ended up playing the game. I was just like, oh, it's so fun. I just, you know. Oh, in the corner back here.
Thank you. On your YouTube page, you used to have favorites of like lots of remixes of your songs, and now all that's gone, and the only thing you have favorite that oddly is
Oh yeah, I haven't used many song remixes lately. How do you guys feel about the intro? Like, cause it's at the beginning of every video. I know some people like to skip through it and just get get on with the game review. But
Keep it in.
Keep it in.
Keep it.
Keep it.
Yeah. It's a great theme song.
We love Kyle Justin. That's an awesome
Kyle Justin.
Oh, and thanks for Battle Kid.
Yeah!
You way in the back.
Where are you partying tonight?
We got booze. Lots of booze. For you.
I don't know. I couldn't come up with a good answer, sorry.
Are you gonna do any more crossovers with Mr. Linkara there?
Oh, I don't know. We'll see.
And,
You're just gonna punch me again.
that's the idea.
Oh, you right here?
First of all, where is motherfucker Mike?
Motherfucker Mike. Gotta get his ass over here.
Second, when are you going to get around to some Sega Saturn stuff?
Sega Saturn, yeah. The only Sega Saturn game I really touched on in one of the videos was Street Fighter, the movie, the game. I don't know. I mean, there's so much shit out there. I've been trying to do a TurboGrafx 16 game. I've been trying to do something Neo Geo, but
TurboGrafx.
TurboGrafx, yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder Swan.
Wonderful.
Supervision.
Any thoughts on your next Halloween videos?
It's probably gonna be something really basic, tell you the truth. I mean, what I think might be happening is like while I'm making the movie, what we're thinking is probably gonna be is like a lot of shorter videos or more basic, I guess. Yeah, just because of that. But there's a lot that I can think of for the Halloween video. So yeah. Ninja.
I know you have some pretty ambitious independent film projects, so but you have taken that anywhere else, like directing or producing?
Yeah, I mean, directing is what I sought out to do. It was always, I always see myself behind the camera, not in front of it. So what do you know? Now I'm in front of it all the time. So that's just the way things go. So yeah, I just want to get back to doing some narrative films and stuff.
When you were a kid, you obviously played a ton of games. Which game gave you the most frustration when you were a kid?
Most frustrating when I was a kid, probably Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Actually, the first game I owned besides Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, was Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt together. When I got my Nintendo, what I also got was Ghosts and Goblins. Oh. That was a hard game to start with.
During the height of your feud of the Nostalgia Critic, did you consider yourself as more the Andy Kaufman or the Jerry Lawler of that
I think I would be the Jerry Lawler. I don't know.
I saw Man of the Moon shortly before that hit, so I always compared the two.
Yeah, that's a great feud.
I have two quick questions. One, I noticed in your videos that you have all of the Nintendo Power posters hanging up. How many volumes of Nintendo Power do you have?
I have most of the first 100 issues. Some of the later ones. Yeah, I have most of the first 100 Nintendo Powers. I'm missing a few of them.
Yeah. With the nerd's very distinct frown, is that something that you had to train your face for?
Angry face.
You have always had. And the other question is, if you could direct any video game as a movie, which would it be?
Okay, where I got the frown facial expression, I think I was drawing that frown before I ever like actually made it, because I'd be in school and I'd just be like bored or whatever, and I'd be drawing in my math books or whatever, and I'm like drawing these like expressions, and I'm like making the expression of the character like as I'm doing it, like, and I'm just forcing my frown as far as it can go. And then I've done it in some of my films, and sometimes I looked at it and I was like, oh yeah, that looks exactly like that character I drew. And then it became the nerd afterwards, so that's the history of the nerd's frown. What video game movie would I like to direct? If you would have asked me like 20 years ago or something, I would have said Legend of Zelda, but I think it's too late now. They took too long. It wouldn't work. I don't know. But I'd like to see a Metroid movie. I mean, I know Nintendo's not going to let any of that happen. But
Castle.
yeah, okay, something like obscure. I'd like to see a movie of I'd like to see Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, the game, the movie. That's what it would be. It would just be Dr. Jekyll walking around and everybody trying to beat the shit out of him. And he has this stupid cane that can't kill anything except a little tiny bee. Hey, yep.
How exactly did you feel when you first discovered that there was critic, nerd, /art?
Oh, it was. You mean the artwork?
Rule 34.
Oh, the creepy art.
Slash.
I don't even know if I'm aware of this.
Rule 34.
Now,
How do you feel right now?
Oh no.
You spend a lot of time discussing things you'd rather do than play a game. And there are a few games you said that about, and then revisit it.
Is it contradictory if I like some of the things I'd rather do? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't really want to do any of those things. But, yeah, I don't know.
In Volume 4, how long did it take you to get the mug spreading line? Because that was cut down and that went on forever.
Oh yeah, there's a huge, there's a really long outtake where I'm trying to say that the muck spreading line in the Crazy Castle episode. You remember that?
Yeah.
I could probably remember by heart now because it's like, you know, I was trying to say it for so long and it was just like, you know, that just went on and on. And there was a lot of parts in that video I remember where we just had trouble keeping a straight face. Once one person laughs, it's all over. That's how it all starts.
The giggles.
All right, 2 questions. All right, what's your favorite video game TV show? And how is your Super Bowl commercial band?
Oh, my favorite video game show. I used to like Legend of Zelda, who came on Fridays. Super Mario Brothers Super Show during the week. The band Super Bowl commercial. Well, yeah, they asked me to be a cameo in this commercial that would have aired on the Super Bowl, and it was actually just a fan-made thing that would appear, like, it was a contest, and it was eventually disqualified because they chose a kind of controversial approach with it. Like if they filmed it in a church, and they took like the idea of the communion, but they made it Doritos and Pepsi, and that was the commercial. So and then it blew up, and it became this huge debate, and it's been on Fox News, it's been on the O'Reilly Factor, it's been on the Colbert Report, it's blowing up all over the place. And like every day there's like something new about it. So I don't know, check it out. I'm in there for like 1 second. I'm like in line to get like my, my Pepsi or whatever. And like, the line is taking really long. So I just like stick my face out and make the face. Make the face. So there you go. I'm gonna have that face till the day I die. So.
You first.
Blue shirt.
What's the first video game you ever purchased for yourself?
I don't know. I think it might have actually been Simon's Quest. I still remember in the Toys R Us with the, in the plastic wrap and everything. Yeah, with the little hanging thing on the top. You right there? Yeah, behind the glass.
You've obviously made films for like a long time, obviously since you were a kid. How has being in front of the camera changed how you are behind the camera?
It actually helps a lot to, be in front of the camera in other people's films a lot. Like the more people you, the more people you let direct you, then the more you learn, because you take a little bit from everybody, and you learn like what kind of things, could be done a little better, and what kind of things, are good, and what you want to take advice from. So, yeah, if you want to direct, I mean, definitely act as much as you can too.
Which video game character was the biggest inspiration for you? And also, what's your favorite music from a video game?
Oh, okay. My favorite video game character would
that like inspired you and everything.
Inspired me. Yeah, I mean, if you really want, it's pretty easy to say, I guess. It would be Link because that always inspired me. The courage, power, and wisdom. You need to have those 3 things to conquer. What was the second one?
What's your favorite music from a video game?
My favorite music from a video game, I really love, I remember I really liked Battle Arena Toshinden 2 on PlayStation. I love that soundtrack. It's so epic. And I like a lot of the Nintendo ones. I love Castlevania. Mega Man 2 is probably my favorite Mega Man soundtrack. On Super NES, I remember I really loved Final Fantasy 3, 6.
Yeah.
Kefka's Domain was the name of the soundtrack. I love that. And then F-Zero had a good soundtrack.
Mute City.
Super Metroid had a fucking awesome soundtrack. Yeah. Okay.
Country.
Hey.
Oh, two-part real quick. First of all, do you exclusively drink Rolling Rock? Is that, or do you drink other stuff too?
Yeah.
Like water and.
Yeah, if it's like in the morning or whatever, yeah, I'm not gonna be boozing that early. But
Second part, I want to know your guilty pleasures.
Guilty pleasures.
All of them?
Guilty pleasures. I like to, I don't know, eat dog shit or something.
Bring that up. Don't believe that. You're lying to me. No, really, like, I'll go first. I listen to Whopper, but only alone.
I like the Legend of Zelda cartoon. No, excuse me!
I know you recently redid the Jekyll and Hyde video, but would you ever consider actually doing a Until We Win with Lord Cat, the Jekyll and Hyde video?
I don't know. Who haven't I got before? Right here? Yeah.
I was wondering if you were going to do a review of that Nintendo robot.
Rob.
Oh, no. Unfortunately, yes. The 3DS, yeah. The video games look better than the movies. Like if you look at the movie trailer, it's not really that 3D. There's a lot of depth. There's way more depth than there is popping, stuff popping out. The games look pretty good. You could change the thing on the side. You can scroll it so that you know, you could reduce the 3D. And then it has the camera where you could, you know, be doing Hadoukens or something, and like, you know, your fist looks like it's popping out. It was kind of cool. It definitely wasn't worth the hype, I thought, at E3. Who else? Oh, you way in the back?
You played in the Christmas special of Innovation Captain Ass. Would you ever consider doing a similar sort of thing with another video?
Oh, like a somersault thing? Like
Well, like maybe like, you know, appearing in somebody else's videos again.
Oh, I see. Just like, you know, a crossover, a guest appearance or something. I don't know. It depends. Oh, you right over here.
I don't know if you're comfortable disclosing this or whatever, but how much money have you made off the nerd?
Yeah, I definitely shouldn't disclose business stuff. But yeah, I'm doing okay. Ninja. You. Yeah.
Some of your best nerd videos are when you do like entire series of games, like the Castlevania ones. I was wondering if you're ever going to get to the wonderful world of Sega Genesis, the Sonic the Hedgehog gems, like Sonic 3D Blends.
Yes. I played Sonic 1 through 3 and Sonic CD, which I really liked. I played a little bit of Sonic 3D Blast. So I don't know, maybe. I mean, which one? How far should I go with them? When do they start becoming real shitty?
Sonic 3D Blast.
The first one.
Sonic R.
You right here.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Over the years, you've come up with a lot of very interesting and colorful lines from the show. Out of all the, what do you think is your absolute favorite one?
My favorite line from one of the videos?
Yeah.
I like the ones where it says something about the game, I mean, it's hard for me to laugh at myself because I'm the one coming up with them, so it's up to you more which one is funnier. But I think it's funny when I make a comment about a game, because then I find myself actually laughing at what it is in the game. And I think it was funny just in the Dr. Jekyll, the newer Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde video, when I'm just talking about how ridiculous everything that's happening in the game. All he's doing is trying to get to his own wedding. Birds are shitting on him. There's like, everybody's trying to kill him. Ladies with umbrellas are charging into him, and like bees, cats, everything's trying to kill him. I'm like, well then what's gonna happen when he gets to his wedding? Is you know, like the priest gonna start throwing fucking candles at him? Is Jesus gonna climb off the cross and start hitting him with it? So, that might have been one of my favorite moments. Hey, you. Yep.
Yeah. Have you seen the new Tron, and what are your thoughts on it?
Oh, I liked it. I liked the new Tron, yeah. I dig it. I was, and I didn't know much about it before going in. I was just like, you know, I was totally just fresh going in. Like, I didn't even know Jeff Bridges was going to have 2 roles and stuff, and like how they CG'd him to look younger and everything. Like, I was kind of fooled in the beginning. I was like, whoa, what's going on here? So it was really cool. The effects were really good. It definitely brought me back to the 80s when the original Tron was cool. And when everything was called Tron, like Megatron, Voltron, and there were like games like Vectron. Everything was either Vec or Tron. That's the way it was in the 80s. You.
On the subject of Tron, because it borderline, I don't know, like with Tron Legacy, the movie came out. How did you feel about the unnecessary, I thought it was unnecessary, the unnecessary CGI young Jeff Bridges? I felt they could have just made, you know, had Jeff Bridges with a beard and long hair, and he did the whole part, and then afterwards like, hey, here's a razor, and she was face, and then done the but they like, no, actually, let's spend us money into making a CGI, shitty looking young Jeff Bridges.
Okay. That's what I thought they were going to do at first, actually. You know, like shave his beard. You know, like you see like in Iron Man, he's bald. Like you see him in so many different appearances that you know, like, yeah, it didn't really bother me. I thought it was a cool idea, and they definitely pushed, you know, the envelope. It kind of reminds me a bit when Schwarzenegger appeared in Terminator Salvation. You know, it was a cool surprise. I mean, you see him for a few seconds, but they like CG'd Arnold's face on this, like, you know, this younger bodybuilder.
But you didn't feel like it was out of place? I mean, if it wasn't so, I just felt like it stuck out really. I mean, it wasn't, well, I mean, I could do a better job.
It was uncanny, invalid.
You know, a tool, I could, like, I don't know, but I mean,
Yeah, like I wasn't.
It kind of stuck out and kind of pulled you out of the experience.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I wasn't really distracted by it because I guess I was just like, there was so much CG in it everywhere else. Like, I guess I just kind of felt like it was within the reality of that world. Like, there was just some artificialness going on, you know. 5 minutes? Okay. Yeah, I'm not aware of the time, so I just got like 5 minutes here. And then I'm gonna start signing stuff here. So I'll still be in the room for about an hour. We're gonna go till 7. Thank you. Till 8. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because this is ending at 7. Yeah. So it's till 8. I'll be signing in here. Yeah. Okay. Who haven't I got? Hey, over here.
Yeah.
Sure.
Have you or would you ever like to meet Fred Fox?
I would like to meet Fred Fox. Actually, yeah, you know, Fred Fuchs, which is his real name, he was like a producer on he was a movie producer, like on Bram Stoker's Dracula. That's what I was able to dig up. But you see his name appear in the credits to the game, and you know, it kind of looks like, okay, that could be Fred Fox. So, you know what? He's always going to be Fred Fox to me. And even that, he's not even a producer anymore to me. Like, now he is actually a game designer. And anytime when I want to blame the faulty controls or anything on any game, I have this imaginary Fred Fox, this guy who just wants to fuck everybody over.
You curse so colorful. Does that come naturally, or do you have to actually work at it?
I curse out the rainbow.
Can I come and live with you?
Okay. You have to live under the couch with Kyle. One more question. Who's got a good, funny one to end with?
I do.
Pressure's on now.
Okay, I'll... Alright, okay, what you got?
Alright, one of my favorite things is when Kyle Justin actually comes out of the couch and the nerd actually notices where that came from. That was great. And 2, how do you come up with some of your character ideas like Mega Death Christ 2000?
Super Mega Death Christ 2000 was originally the villain in this Wizard of Oz spoof I did. It was a spoof sequel. It was Wizard of Oz 3. The idea was that in each of the Wizard of Oz movies, like if you look at Wizard of Oz, okay, it's Wicked Witch is the main villain basically, and then Return to Oz, which was this 80s, you know, semi-sequel, which went back to some of the books. That one, there was the Gnome King, and I was like, okay, well then this one should have Satan or something, and then I decided, okay, well how about even better, Super Mecha Death Christ. And I will take one more, I'll take you two, because it was a close one.
Okay. Well, I wanted to know, are there any games that came out in the past year that you think were on par with the shit you review?
I don't know.
Like, has there been anything you played, maybe in like the past 5 years, that you were just playing it thinking, why am I playing this?
Heavy Rain.
I remember while I was doing like Far Cry Vengeance that one time. Okay. One more? Okay, I'll take one more.
We're gonna do something in the room.
The movie The Room?
Anything in here.
Oh, this room.
You already did the painting.
Okay. I don't know, I did I don't know, I did the lights, I did the paintings, I don't really have much else, but the panel was called AVGN and Friends. I don't have anybody else.
We're your friends.
You guys are the friends.